We played a very good team. You know, that team's well coached. We love Coach Badalino. He did a lot for our program here at Syracuse. And he was on our staff and always well respected and came up with a great game plan and gave his team a chance. And I thought, we hung around. We didn't give up. And, we took care of finishing the game at the end. And I think that was key. They had a lot of heart. Albany, I think, played very inspired and really gave us a tough game. So, very solid team, very good team. Certainly, I think that's proven by what they've done up to this point. And, I think, we certainly had our opportunities and could have, scored a few more goals, I think, done a couple more saves. But I give credit to Albany for putting pressure on us on the O end and bearing their opportunities. That was one of the best shooting displays I've seen. They didn't miss the net, and that was nice, nice execution on their part. So, great game, good finish, and now we get ready to move on. But it was a good team effort. I think we just lost a little mental focus. We had tons of opportunities and turnovers, dominating the draw. And then, a bunch of those draws we won, we turned over before we got into the offensive end. And just not finishing our shots. The goalie played very well, had 11 saves. You put those in, the score, goes a lot different. Hit the net, don't hit the pipe. Goalie has 8-9 saves, and it's an easy win. So it was I think they played inspired. Goalie played great. It was a tough team. They were mentally tough, physically tough. You can ask this group right here. They were very physically tough. It was key, but, a draw win, you got to get it into the O and play some O. So I know we had a lot, but I think we probably had 6 or 7 we turned over before we got it into the offense. So it wasn't quite as dominant as it looked on paper. But the fact is we were controlling the ball, we were getting in our sticks, and that was huge. Without those possessions, who knows what the score would have been.
Is it frustrating at all when you guys are getting up, you're not being able to forward, and that you're getting offensive chances to pull it out of this?
It's definitely frustrating. I think every time we get the opportunity, we want to score, we want to put the ball away. I think some of it's a little bit of bad luck, hitting the pipe a couple times. But, it's just the way the game goes. Sometimes it's tough games like this, and I think we did lose a little bit of mental focus down the stretch. But, a win's a win, and we hope we're able to pull it out.
Kayla, the last goal, the 13-11, or very, how big is it to be able to hit that last shot? You want the team continuously coming back to be able to finally get much.
Yeah, I think everyone wants the ball at the end of the game. Everyone wants to score at the end of the game. It's just about being patient and getting the right opportunity. And I just opened up, got an opportunity, and been working on trying to finish my 8 liters. So.
No, definitely just communication like we've been working on. No, just another good drug game for the team.
Obviously, a couple of those games, closing minutes, and the game got really close. Does that add any pressure to the circle?
No, we just keep it the whole game. I mean, it was working the whole game, so we didn't really change anything up at the end. Just tried to keep doing what was working.
Coach, why did you decide to keep Kelsey start the second half and make the switch later?
Like I always say, I trust my goalie coach, Brett Queener, and he thought she would, start the second half, come up with some saves and some momentum, and tried to get her to do that. Unfortunately, I think they got a couple goals there, and we decided to put Alyssa in, give her a shot.
When Anna, she was making all these incredible saves on the other. Is there any kind of it's like, oh man, can't catch a break there. Big time save on the position. Is there any kind of
Well, I've been here. We've seen games like this. I can remember back to a NCAA quarterfinal where we beat a North Carolina team that had 11 saves and we had 1. And we ended up winning that game. And it happens. And then our goalies turned around and played well the rest of the way. So sometimes you're going to have an off night. Maybe not quite as much pressure as we wanted on the D end, and the shots, they got good looks at the shots, and we weren't seeing the ball well. So it happens. We'll rebound. We'll be fine.
Coach, how is it for you all, like when you're up one possession and you seem to score, to give yourself a little breathing room, but then Albany battles right back to score again, putting that pressure on you? How is it trying to close out the game? What's it like in the huddle and out there on the playing field?
I think we're just focused on playing lacrosse. We weren't too stressed about that. I think we were confident. If we wanted to hold the ball and for 10 minutes, we could have probably tried that game. But we wanted to play lacrosse and execute. And we did. We scored some goals down the end when we needed to, and minus a couple turnovers, I think you would have got that 2, 3, 4 goal run. But you make mistakes. That's why we play, and we get a great opportunity to come back and play again this weekend, another ACC game.
And any added incentive when you play like against a former colleague?
No, he's a good coach, solid coach. We pretty much knew what he was going to do. We've seen that offense, and I think we just need to be a little more energized, a little more focused, But the players do what they need to do to get the job done.
Kayla was 90 pounds, so others in that disadvantage for all it looked like tonight they were making pretty well at times. Struggling to get that pass, down the cut time, close to that. As somebody who's out there, what are they doing so well in that regard?
I think they just know that's part of our game. I think Treanor and I have had a lot of chemistry, and teams know that. So if that's something that they want to focus on, then that's something that they can potentially take away from us, but then that leaves them a little vulnerable in other aspects of the offense. So that was something that they specifically wanted to do. So they focused on the cutters, but then that gave us more time to work on the dodges. So I think we were more successful with dodging than we were with feeding today just because of the way we played this.
Alyssa, you guys have finally gone on the road now after this long home stay. Looking forward to that?
Yeah, warmer weather.
Anything good?
I think it's supposed to be 65 and sunny, I checked when, so yes. And we'll be able to see this ocean.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.